I'm Faith Jackson and I am a student at the University of Utah, and I am so excited to be able to do this lunchtime learning with you today. Today we're actually going to be moving around, which will be really fun. So what you need to do today is you don't need any materials except for a space to move around in. If you want, you can also put on some comfortable clothes, but let's get started. Today we are going to be talking about science and specifically plants. There are plants all around us, whether that's inside our house or outside our house. And it's always amazing to me that the plants that we see come from little seeds like this. This is a mustard seed, so that grows a different kind of plant, but there's so many seeds all around the world that grow all the amazing things that we see outside as well as inside our house. And so take a minute to think, what plant is your favorite? Or were you able to grow any vegetables or fruits this year that you were able to eat? Well, they all come from a little seed like that. I have one of my favorite plants right here. This is a succulent, but it also comes from a little seed. And so we're going to talk about what we have to do to help our seeds grow. Let's talk about what we need to do in order to help plants grow. And so I have picked out 4 things that I think are important in order to help a plant grow. First things first is you have to plant the seed somewhere, and a lot of times that is in dirt or soil, and that way they have a place to grow their roots and then sprout from. The second thing that is very important is to make sure you water your plants. When you water your plant, that gives it the nourishment and the hydration that that certain seed needs in order to start growing. Third is it needs sunlight. And lucky for us, we have sun each and every day, and so make sure you put your plant in a place that has sunlight directed on it. And fourth thing is sometimes the hardest thing for me at least, and that's just to be patient and give our plant time to grow. Plants don't just grow in 5 minutes or overnight, but they take time. And so we have to be patient and constantly water them and put them in sunlight so that they can grow. Now it's time to get moving. So make sure you stand up and you have space so that you can move around. But first things first is we have to warm up our body. It's very important that we warm up our body so that we don't injure ourselves. And we got to get our body in movement. And so what we're going to do is we're going to play follow the leader. And you're going to watch me doing certain movements with my body, and you're going to follow me so that you can warm up your neck, your head, your shoulders, your arms, your legs, and your feet. And this is going to be just a short one, but it will get us going and it will make it so that we can start moving and creating movement. Follow along. Okay, now we're going to put movement to the 4 things that we talked about earlier. Planting the seed, water, sunlight, and time. And so first we're going to start with planting the seed. And when I think of planting seeds, I think of quick and sharp movements because you poke a hole, you put the seed in, and you cover it. And so first we're going to start with pointy and sharp and fast movements. Watch me and then try it for yourself. Next up is water. What kind of movement do you think of when I say water? To me, I think smooth and soft and fluid. So let's give that a try. We're gonna try to move in a very soft in a very fluid way to represent water. Let's see. Okay, number 3 is sunlight. What do you think when I say the sun or sunlight? Well, I think bright and happy and maybe even jumping. We could try some jumping. We could try some open shapes. Let's see what you come up with. Okay, our very last one, number 4, is time. And I think it takes time to grow. And that's exactly what our seed is doing. It's growing from a little tiny seed into a big plant. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna just stretch and grow in different ways. And that can be either you grow with your arms, or you can start on the ground and grow from the ground and move very, very slow as you grow into a bigger shape. Okay, let's try time, which is we're gonna be stretching and growing. Okay, I hope you had a chance to explore those different kinds of movements. That when we were planting the seed with our sharp, pointy shapes, and then with water as we were being smooth and fluid, and then sunlight, bright and happy, and then time, which was we were growing into a higher shape. And so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put them all together, and we're gonna create one whole thing of how we can take care of plants and how we can help plants grow into what they are going to become. And so what we're going to do is we're going to give 8 counts for each different step. So we're going to have 8 full counts of planting the seed, 8 full counts of water, 8 full counts of sunlight, and 8 full counts of growing. Let's try it. So great. That was so much fun. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit of a challenge here. We're gonna change up the counting, and so listen carefully. We're gonna go 4, 8, 2, 8. What that means is we're gonna do 4 counts of planting our seed, 8 counts of water, 2 counts of sunlight, and then 8 counts of growing. Let's see if you can do it. Let's do it. That was so great, and I just want to thank you for joining me today at Lunchtime Learning. And I have a challenge for you. Even though I can't see you right now, you have people around you, you have friends and family that you can show your performance to. So I challenge you to show your performance of these different movements that we just came up with to someone else and see if they can guess what you're doing, and you can teach them how to take care of plants. Thanks, bye!